Hey guys, All in Crypto here, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for what is going to be a breaking news story. We're going to dive straight into it. We're going to combine this with our daily cryptocurrency market update. I will be taking a look at Bitcoin, where it's currently at, and relating it to the wider market. Also, we'll touch on the dollar and a number of other things. At the end of the video, we'll really do a little bit of TA, but I really want to report a breaking news story, and that is the fact that it's looking as if FTX has potentially been hacked, or there's some kind of insider who is essentially trying to launder the funds out of FTX. We know FTX filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy along with Alameda Research. Guys, this is why, despite the pump over, since we had the sort of initial news of FTX failing, we've maintained our stance that we don't want to catch this falling knife. And we're going to talk about that because, to me, it doesn't have to be the case, but potentially this looks like the start of capitulation, like we saw over here and like we saw over here. And I don't think that this down leg is done. And I think as the FTX story unfolds, we are going to find more and more skeletons within the closet. So let's report this news story. We've got a number of tweets to go on. Elon Musk is now chiming in. I think Elon Musk should stay the hell out of crypto. I think he is a net negative for the cryptocurrency market. But he reports FTX meltdown, ransack being tracked in real time on Twitter. So let's report exactly what's happened. So FTX faces potential hacks, sees mysterious outflows totaling more than $600 million. FTX officials appear to confirm rumors of a hack on Telegram, instructing users to delete FTX app and avoid its website. So there has been reports of SMS messages and emails being sent by FTX to customers to log into the app and website, which are infected with a Trojan as part of the hack. FTX has millions of users. Things are about to get a lot worse. Please warn as many people as possible. That's why we're doing this video, so please share and like it, guys. Get this video out to as many people as possible. They're essentially saying that there was, strange amounts of fees moving around and that they didn't know exactly what was happening. We'll go and read on, and then we'll get into some tweets and kind of analyze the situation, because it potentially may not be a hack and may in fact be somebody who is an insider for FTX. And we're going to talk about the fact that there was actually a backdoor built into FTX that was essentially set up by Sam, according to Autism Capital. But more than $600 million in crypto left bankrupt crypto company FTX wallet late Friday, with little clear explanation why. Soon afterwards, FTX started in its official Telegram channel that it had been hacked, instructing users not to install any new upgrades and delete all FTX apps. FTX has been hacked. FTX apps are malware. Delete them. Chat is open. Don't go on FTX site as it might download Trojans, wrote an account administrator in FTX support Telegram chat. The message was pinned by FTX General Counsel Ryan Miller. According to on-chain data, various Ethereum tokens, as well as Solana and Binance Smart Chain tokens, have exited FTX's official wallet and moved to decentralized exchange like 1inch. Both FTX and FTX US appear to be affected. So how have they done that together? You got to remember that actually they did say that FTX US was solvent, but it's the international one that was insolvent. Guys, I can't believe this. This is one of the worst things that I've seen in my 5 years of being in the crypto space. In fact, it may be the worst. And I really do mean that. Miller tweeted earlier in the event that he was investigating abnormalities with wallet movements relating to consolidation of FTX balance across exchanges. So this is the actual tweet. We will pull it up and read it. Where are we? Investigating abnormalities with wallet movement related to consolidation of FTX balance across exchanges. Unclear. Facts as other movements not clear. We'll share more info. So they don't actually know what's going on, basically. And there's a question, is this just bankruptcy proceedings, which would be very fast in my opinion, or is this an insider threat or a hack? We really don't know. We know Tether have already blacklisted their $31 million worth of US Elon Musk, of course, is commenting on this. We know that we have had reports of messages. And essentially, you know, Mario Narfall has come out and said, massive revelation. The hack seems to be internal. Alameda security auditor live on the space. The Mango hack was funded by a FTX wallet. Auditor brought the issue up to FTX and were ghosted. So this isn't fact, this isn't gospel, but there is certainly some speculation that this is an insider job. This is from Bitcoin Archive. Breaking, FTX had a backdoor built into its accounting software by SBF. I'm not sure I believe this because he's not really the best coder in the world or the best dev, which he used to move billions without triggering alerts to other stack auditors, etc. Reuters. So that's not potentially what's happening here, but that's something that, you know, apparently is at play. I'm not sure how much I believe that. Bitcoin Archive is a massive Bitcoin maxi, and you guys know my thoughts on them. This is from Autism Capital. Alert: high probability insiders at FTX are currently trying to run off with the funds. Both FTX and FTX US wallets have now been affected, and the current amount being laundered is $380 million. Please share the information. Let's crowdsource this. And you can see some wallets are labeled FUCK Sam Bankman-Fried and FUCK FTX and SBF .eth. This could be reverse optics to appear as if it's a hack. Anything is possible. So you can see that these are some of the names of the wallets. So that's that the funds are moved to. So this is not a joke, guys. We can actually see. This is one of the amazing things about blockchain is it's transparent. This is not a joke. This is actually happening. Funds are moving to wallets that are labeled with these kind of addresses. It was interesting that an FTX official tweet came out minutes ago. It could suggest insider coordination. The fact that the hacker is not concerned about moving funds publicly on chain shows the desperation panic. If an insider would have to be someone in the inner circle, guys, and I wouldn't put this past it. I did a video not that long ago talking about the fact that Google pumped the price of Solana just before the dump. And I believe that potentially, and I don't have evidence for this, but we did a video on it. You can go and find it. It's a couple of days back now on my channel, where we looked at the suspicion of this and the fact that these guys obviously know each other. Maybe a favor was called in or something like this. The shenanigans that have gone on here have really damaged the crypto space and its reputation. And I can't help but think, like, Sam Bankman-Fried was pally with the likes of the Clintons and a number of other people. You know, this is just, you know, almost too strange to be true. You know, this is like insanity right now. So we know what's going on. This was a great tweet from Autism Capital. This guy's well worth a follow. And again, there's speculation that this is an insider. Remember, one reason we've said that we don't jump in here is because of the contagion. FTX bankruptcy, it shows the company had 134 affiliates spread across the globe and may have liabilities of up to $50 billion. What's that going to do to the, you know, the crypto space if that's mainly crypto focused or crypto company focus? Anyone had liabilities of 23 billion. FTX may have been worse than Elrond. So I think this is worse than the Luna situation. And yesterday, bringing us on to our sort of update, you know, we had said, look, this is when the Luna situation happened, but the issue is that it had contagion and caused the price to go further down. We called all this, by the way, guys, and we actually publicly shorted Luna, and we actually got out just before the Luna fiasco at 44K for Bitcoin and many of our altcoins. Hit that sub button, guys. These other commentators on the crypto market are clowns. I'm not mincing my words here either. I've never seen such a sorry show, such a poor show of market technicians and technical analysis and reporting as I have in the crypto space. And some of these individuals have massive channels with hundreds of thousands of followers. It's a joke. How these guys get up in the morning and look themselves in the mirror, I don't know. Because they're clowns. But that being said, you know, my issue with getting in here is I think there's contagion. And I think that, you know, if you look at initial spills, initial panics, you'll always get people trading and you know, taking the adverse side of things. But the problem is, and we showed you this, you know, we've shown you this a million and one times. Yeah, you have some sort of return move, but it often doesn't last. And in what is already, I would argue, a very harsh macro environment, I don't think it's going to. You know, if we take a look at the weekly, you know, I think potentially, guys, this is just the start of further capitulation. And I think we're definitely coming down to 13K. We've been saying this since 44K. And I think we're potentially going to come lower. Depending on how much contagion this, we haven't seen the full effects of what's happening. We haven't seen anyone get liquidated yet. You know, we haven't, or we have seen people get liquidated, sorry, but we haven't seen the funds actually get liquidated. Those funds are actually going to now have to, if they're in bankruptcy and they don't all get hacked away or stolen by an insider, going to have to be used to repay some of the creditors that FTX had. And that's going to be in the form of dollars. They're going to have to sell. You know, there's going to be contagion here, in my opinion. And again, I just want to really stress this, that, you know, potentially you're looking at a further drop, essentially. And this is just the start of it. FTX were an extremely important player in the market, guys, as much as I hate to say it. And again, for me, I think what you're doing here looks very, very similar to what you did here before we get this, or potentially here, you know, before we get this. You're getting those bids, you know, potentially here. You always have this area of sort of rest. And then you see that continuation. And this is the worry for me, guys, is that, you know, this isn't over yet and that we're yet to see further downside. And I want to keep you guys as safe as possible. Anybody that's been following me, and certainly in my Patreon community, has been stablecoin based for a while now. And we picked the right stable coins. We didn't have any affiliate with FTX. We didn't use FTX to trade, which was really luck that we didn't, to be honest, because I didn't actually foresee this at all. But we've kept people very, very safe, and that's what we're going to continue to do. And the real worry for me is that this isn't over. I understand that people want to constantly throw this about, that you should buy when others are fearful and sell when others are greedy, but there's real fear here, and there's real reasons. I mean, the fact that FTX has been hacked and crypto just isn't really doing anything. The problem you've got is, okay, right, maybe this is the bottom of the market. You're not just going to go back to new all-time highs overnight. But if it isn't, and you get that wrong, you're going to be far more damaged. To me, the risk to reward doesn't make any sense getting in right here, guys. And this is something that we've reiterated really since 44K. All I've got for you in this video, guys, was absolutely breaking news. Hopefully you've appreciated it. If you have, a like is always very well respected. So is a comment. Share this video about, guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching, ladies and gents.